Well, it's clear that technology will play a reasonably important role when it comes to investments. For instance, anecdotally, when you look at industries like auto, for instance, one of the trend there is that increasingly people research the vehicle that they want to buy online. Almost 80% of what you want to do and which vehicle you want to buy, that research is done online. But the purchase is made offline. I believe that investments will probably go that route, barring maybe the absolute retail end, where even otherwise traditional modes of distribution are extremely costly. So maybe at that very low end, technology will play a role where there'll be investors who will go online and probably do investments. But as ticket sizes increase, I think the investor would tend to want to speak to a person on the other side. And so to that extent, if you're in the distribution business and if you're dealing with an affluent customer or a high net worth customer, I think you have less to worry about. At the retail end, it could get split both ways. While there would be the more savvier, younger generation, you already know that friends and family and social media are a big play for people to get information about investments. So there's likely that there will be that move of wanting to go online and make investments as well. So that trend will definitely increase. So when you look at technology in investments, the way I would advise a distributor to look at technology is to adopt that technology which enhances the experience of the investor in his or her interactions with you. I think that's what you should be doing as far as technology is concerned. A lot of people tend to think about getting everything in there right at the start and wanting an end-to-end solution. I think that's a wrong approach to take to technology in your business. It could mean a lot of high costs, which you may not be able to justify over periods of time. So I would rather take a modular approach to technology if you're in the distribution business and start building small pieces of what you need. And as I said right at the start, the couple of first pieces that you would need to build are those that will enhance the experience of the investor. So it might be starting with as simple as how do you alert investors on transactions and on portfolio valuations and things like that, and statements and things like that. Moving on to providing solutions online, and eventually to move towards getting transactions done as well. But that should be really the last piece, according to me. Yeah, so we are very excited about launching IFA Express in this month at some point. What IFA Express, the reason why we've thought of IFA Express and why we're launching that product is a lot of feedback that we've had from distributors that we've met across the country of trying to make it easier for them to increase their business, build their business, make it easier for them to reduce cost. So ultimately, when you look at any business, and even if you're looking at the financial distribution business, you want to increase profits by building your business. And on the other side, you want to try and reduce your cost, which will ultimately lead to a far more profitable growth in your business. I think this tool attempts to do both. So on one side, it makes it easy for you to access your customers or make transactions for them on behalf of, not on behalf of them, but help them to make those transactions in a more easier manner. So the functionalities of that product, to give you an example, if there is any individual who has done a KYC across the SEBI platform, whichever, it may not necessarily be mutual funds. As an advisor or as a distributor, you could use IFA Express to simply bring him and make a transaction in a paperless way. So those kind of advantages exist with IFA Express. And we've got some fantastic feedback from people who have tested the product for us. And the intention, like I said, is to help our advisor partners to help grow their business and at the same time keep in mind and help them to reduce costs. And I think it'll meet both those ends. So while it is a tool, I would agree, which is limited to the TSP BlackRock products, it still has a fantastic functionality for our partners, right from having a very, very robust dashboard, which is something that most of the distributors who have seen the product are raving about, to doing transactions online. I think across the spectrum it will help. And that's what we'll be launching very soon.